सब गाइस वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। और आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले 5% टारगेट वाला स्टॉक है शारदा मोटर इंडस्ट्रीज। सो our previous entry is still active. It has not yet hit our 5% target, but it's still active, so we'll just keep it sideways. And we'll be discussing another 5% target wala stock. I'll say a few things prior to that. The thing is, markets are showing some momentum, but we have to make sure that we are not getting trapped a second time. But considering the global situations calming down, I think we are almost in a position to start taking entries. So we'll resume how we were used to trade, and but this time I'm not going in for a breakout trade because rather than breakout sustaining at this point, I have seen a bit of reversals that were going on, showing a bit more of strength and a bounce from those round bottom levels. So I'll stick with that kind of strategy for time being. And if you're getting a breakout trade, we'll definitely go for that. I've seen a breakout in ASM Tech, but its PE is around 300. That's like unrealistic, very unrealistic and blotted out figure. So I don't want to take you up into that kind of traps probably. But it actually gave a 20% UC. That is the kind of chart pattern that we used to trade on a daily basis. But considering the high PE setup, I was not very confident in giving up the entry. So we'll stick to this for time being. It's Sharda Motor Industries. The PE is somewhere close to 17 or something, and the quarter results were not that great. But I've actually seen a few news regarding this, stating that they are actually looking forward to, what do you call, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, they are planning to give some dividend and a bit of bonus or something. I'm not very sure of that, but I've seen few discussions going on around this stock. It's been consolidating after going down from around about 2000 levels, and it is showing momentum in the last few months. I mean, in the last 3 months, it has closed in the green levels, and I'm hoping if this level is sustaining, we could probably get a 5% move or easily capture a 5% move. And I was looking forward to taking a trade today, and I almost took a trade. I have deployed my 50% at 2900, no 1900 range, and it has come down significantly, but it's fine. I have my 50% rest left to add, so you guys can actually consider taking an entry at the current levels of 1828. And now we'll draw our lines and see how this is. So this is the monthly time frame. We'll connect all the major points right now and see how the levels are holding up. This is probably a bit tricky at this point. So the trend line is, I wouldn't say it's very precise at this point, but let it be. We'll see how the rest of the lines are coming together, and this we'll keep it there, and we need one more of the clones to find out the support levels. The previous supports were kind of okay, not that great, and we'll also look into a horizontal support level as well, and that is like very pretty evident. The last time it was breaking out of its major support level, I mean resistance level, it took a retest, and aram say it just started going upwards. So I'll mark it over here. This was the major resistance level on a monthly time frame. Once it was once it broke out of that level, it went into a channel resistance level, and then it came down and took a retest over here, and वहाँ से it started moving on an upward channel, and it kind of attempted closing above that level, but did not sustain. We did not see a rally above that trend line, and it came down, and it almost took a support at this level on a monthly time frame, and यहाँ से it started going upwards. So that is the current state of the stock. I'll clear all of this. We'll go into a shorter time frames, and I'll give an explanation of what is to expect on this, and what is the entry point and exit points. I will go into a shorter time frame of probably on a daily time frame. Oh, I'm having some issues. So here I'll go back. I'll take my arrow. Okay, that's fine. So this is the state. We can see in the shorter time frame, it has almost consolidated for quite some time. Probably from July 2024, it has been consolidating on, I mean, in a downtrend, and the downtrend has been going for quite a long period of time. I'd say probably over 9 months or something. So on a shorter time frame, we'll draw another trend line and see how the trend line has been broken right now. So this was the uh, downtrend which has been going on for quite some time. Not precisely, but almost exactly. This was a downtrend, and this was the channel in which it was going downwards. And yeah, say if you could find that, I mean, like you can identify the fact that the downtrend has been broken. There has been a breakout and retest from this level. At this point, you can see the resistance level was broken. It took a retest and it started going up. And the second thing I consider this as a trend reversal is because there was this major resistance level. I'll mark it and show you. See, this was one of the major resistance levels at the top. It actually almost hit the resistance level again, and did not successfully close above it for today. But I'm hoping that this could probably be broken in the coming sessions. And we can see there is a round bottom being formed at the base. I'll show you how it is. It has almost formed a round bottom over here, and once this breaks out and retests, it comes out of this level, it breaks, it sustains, and then breaks out and it goes back up. That is how you take a long term swing kind of entry, considering the price action strategies. Since we're not following any SMCs and all, we're not looking into the liquidity factor. So from this point of view, I strongly believe it's gonna break out from this level. If we're taking an entry from the current levels, we can see a strong resistance at that level, but there is a possibility it is not gonna give up this level at this point, because the markets are also reversing, and we might high probably get a 5% from this level if this level sustains and the breakout goes upwards. So we'll probably consider taking our entry at the current levels of 1828. That would be our first 50% deployed, or maybe you can actually deploy 60%, close to 60% of your planned capital, and then wahan se I'll show you. Then we will keep our entry at the current levels. The current level is almost 1800 and something, right? 1850. You can take your entry at 1840 to 50 level. Okay, that would be your entry point, and once I will keep a 10% of stop loss, not 15%, 10% of stop loss. And from the level of 1815, if it comes down another 5%, you can add your rest of 50% of your capital, and from that point of the average price, you can consider taking your 5% target upwards and 10% stop loss on the downside. So your target would somewhere be close to 1957. That is the plan as of now, and you can probably exit around 1950, almost close to 100 points in this scenario. So that is our plan on this stock, Sharda Motors. If you have any doubts, you can comment, and regarding the previous entries, if somebody is stuck, drop a comment. I'll give an explanation. So that's it. If you find my videos interesting, make sure you like, share and subscribe, and let me know your valuable suggestions in the comment box. That's it. Bye.